So I know we asked one recipe that you should have in your cooking arsenal.
Yeah.
And you said vinaigrette.
It should be vinaigrette, because I think people are afraid of vinaigrette. They think it's some esoteric recipe, but in fact it's faster to make it than it is to go to the store and buy a bottle of dressing. And it's so much better.
Yeah.
So you want me to show you how I make my
That'd be
mustard
great.
vinaigrette?
That'd be
Okay,
great.
so the first thing is you need good vinegar. I'm gonna need some garlic. If you're a
Okay.
cook, do
Yes.
you want to mince it for me?
Yeah.
One clove of garlic. So I'm gonna do 3 tablespoons of champagne vinegar or white wine vinegar, whatever you like. You can use red wine vinegar, whatever your taste is. And then we're just gonna flavor it with lots of good stuff. So first is mustard. So half a teaspoon of mustard goes right in. And I actually do it in a measuring cup, so you can measure and mix at the same time, instead of doing it in a bowl. And so the next thing is salt and pepper, and perfectly minced. Want to put it right in? About 3/4 of a teaspoon of salt, some pepper. And then I actually put a raw egg yolk in. If you don't want to eat raw egg yolk, don't do it. But
Some people get weirded out by.
I know, it emulsifies it. So what I do is I buy organic eggs and I use the egg yolks. But everybody has to decide that for themselves. So 1 egg yolk, and it has to be room temperature.
Is there a good substitution in case people don't want to use?
Just leave it out.
Leave it out?
Yeah, actually, if you use a little more mustard, it emulsifies it a little bit too. But this is particularly good. So just whisk them together like this. And then what I do is I pour the olive oil in slowly. And then you'll see it's going to emulsify it, which is really like making mayonnaise, but much thinner. So actually, I serve salad not so much as a first course. I never serve it with a main course because I think it's kind of too messy on the plate. But I serve it the way the French do, after the dinner. A little piece of cheese and a baguette. It's just a great sort of way to pace the meal. Okay, so should we taste this and see if it's the right balance?
That's delicious.
It's delicious. I think it needs a little more salt because you want it to be really highly seasoned. A little more pepper. Does that sound
So
good?
balancing the acid in there.
Yeah, exactly. And you can use really anything. I make vinaigrettes with lemon juice and olive oil, salt and pepper. It's my favorite. It goes on everything. Okay, so now the next thing is to make the salad, which is pretty easy, right? So you want to bring over the bowl? I always use a wooden salad bowl. And I like to mix things. So this is arugula. Happily, baby arugula is already washed. It's dried. It's very important for it to be dry. And then I'm going to put a little mesclun mix in. It's so nice that it's all washed already.
I like that you use different types of lettuce.
I do. I just think it's great flavor and it's great color. It looks more interesting, doesn't it? And then sometimes I'll add endive, which adds a little white to it. Just slice it right across like that. Just add that to it. And maybe some radicchio. It adds a little bit of bitterness, which I kind of like. And just slice this straight across. And you can do torn leaves, you can, any way you like it. It's just fine. There's no right way or wrong way to do salad, but isn't that prettier?
Yeah, it's so nice. With
Just
different
so, and just
textures.
toss it all together, like that. A little vinaigrette on it. Just enough to moisten the leaves. And this is why it's so important that the leaves are dry, because if there's water on the leaves.
Turn that?
Yeah, you want to toss that?
Yeah.
An expert salad tosser. A little extra salt on it, just gives it a lot of flavor. A little extra pepper. Now, wasn't that faster than going to the store and buying bottled dressing? And then
So
what do you
much
have? Bottled dressing?
Yeah.
This is just delicious. Should we taste it, make sure it's good? Isn't that good?
That was delicious.
Just really simple and it's got all the right. Okay, so now we're gonna make a course out of it. So, a little bit of salad. This is called Delice. It's a wonderful creamy cheese. And I'm just going to do a little slice. You want to put the salad on, some salad on the plate? And a little slice of cheese. Well, we can put the cheese right on top. How's that? Just like that.
Beautiful.
So that's the cheese, a little baguette. Just a big slice of baguette. And you have a whole course. And basically, it was no cooking at all. Isn't that amazing? Just like that. How nice is that?
Wonderful.
Salad and cheese.
Absolutely, my favorite ingredients all together.
Exactly.
Thank
All the
you.
major food groups.
Thank you so much.
It was so much